Alright, everybody, returning to the broadcast. Let's see. Alrighty, let's see how this works. Okay, so anyhow, this is PDX Milliman back with you guys. It's been a little while since I've streamed any more EQ, so let's kind of get back to where I left off. Anywho, this is the tutorial zone, as you all know. And so far I am level 5 with our Cleric. So, things that were covered in my video that didn't turn out so well was the weapons quest guy. Now, he has items that you have to turn in. Sorry, not items you turn in, that's the armor person. What you do with him is you give him your starting weapon, and then he gives you the polished version. So I have a polished club, which is slightly faster than the original. The original is base damage of 4, but the delay is 3.6 seconds as opposed to 2.8. So it's a little bit faster, not too shabby. Also went over recruiting a mercenary, which I happen to have. Goes by the name of Jornan, Grobon's mercenary. So there is a mercenary vendor for that. You just right click on them, and it's pretty much like using any other merchant, except all you're purchasing is you're recruiting a mercenary, and they'll stay with you until you dismiss them. If they die, you can resurrect them like 5 minutes later. They're pretty helpful. I will go into it, however, because there's a little bit more to it than just that. So, with mercenaries, there are 2 major types. You have the apprentice mercenary, as shown here where my cursor is. Apprentice mercenary is human. And then there's 5 different tiers of apprentice. So, right there. What that means is how reliable they will be. So a tier 5 mercenary is going to fight to the death pretty much. A mercenary that's tier 1 is, if you have like 3 or more things attacking you, they're most likely going to run away, depending on how difficult the mobs are. So that's the difference in tiers. Also, the higher in tier you are, the better stats and abilities your mercenary will have. Now, there's a second type of mercenary, and those are the journeyman mercenaries. A lot of people just call them J-Man. Now, everybody starts off with tier 1. You have to earn the other tiers through quest. Same thing, journeyman tier 1, same reliability, except journeyman mercenaries are significantly stronger starting off. That's one of the big time advantages of having a journeyman merc. And when you're first starting out in the game, I always get a journeyman merc. That, you know, I don't want to say they're unkillable, but they can take quite a beating before they either run away or perish. So that's a little bit about the mercenary thing. So Next, one of the other things I went over was, where is that person? Alright, this gentleman here goes by the name of Rashir, and he is an erudite, looks like a wizard of sorts. Let's hail him, see what he has. Rashir is a soulbinder, which means he has power to call your soul back to Norath if you die. Whenever you die, you will automatically return to the last place your soul was bound to. Soulbinders can be found in most starting cities, as well as the plane of knowledge. Ask Rashir to bind my soul to continue. So for that, we have him targeted. So we target him, and then we just do / say bind my soul. And then there'll be a little animation when he does this, so let's click on that. Task stage completed. Alright. Now, when I die, I show up directly in front of him. So that kind of makes things easier for this area. When I leave this area, I'll be finding a different bind point. Hotbars. Basher Alga. So I went over hotbars in my other video. Like I said, the other video just had a lot of problems with it, and I was like, I don't want to put this out. Still learning this stuff, and I thank everybody who has watched for bearing with me. So anyhow, with hotbars, we have the EQ button. So I'm going to draw my cursor over here, click on the EQ button. Now, as soon as you open it up, hey look, there's a thing that says hotkeys. So, right here is my hotbar 1, where my cursor is. Okay, so if I click on hotbar 1, it disappears. So, this is the quickest way to access hotbars and to create additional ones. So, put that one up there. Now I'm going to show you how to do this. So, let's pull up a third hotbar. So here's my new one. Now, they don't all have to be in a line like this. Like most games, this has the functionality of being able to customize your button layouts. So, we'll go ahead and throw this over here. Usually, like my utility stuff, like my illusions and other clickable items, or like my invises, stuff that I want to hit quickly, but they're adventure skills, not necessarily fighting skills. I usually put them over here so that I have quick access to them. But all my fighting stuff, usually like late game, I have 3 of these. Once I get a better resolution monitor, I'll be able to have more visual space here, but for now this is what I'm working with. So also I bought all of his current spells for Groban. Yelp is something you will be using a lot, unless they've changed things with EQ. Yelp is a very good spell. So it boosts your strength, gives you some armor class, and at later levels it boosts your mana regen. So those things are always very helpful. So, and I'm just now noticing in my thing I have a light on. That's probably a bit distracting. Alright, let's see, let me take care of that really quick. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Alrighty, well, my lovely wife was kind enough to turn that off. So, back to what I was talking about. Okay, we also covered swimming, which is this gentleman right here, Poxon. You hail him, he gives you a task. I can't redo the tasks in here, unfortunately, or I'd walk you through it, but essentially, you hail him, he tells you that he dropped his sword in here. Now, if you look in the water very closely, you'll see what looks like graphics of bubbles rising up. The sword is right down there. So what it goes over is the keys you use for traversing water. So first you go into the water, and to look up and down, you would use your page up, page down keys. So that's what I'm doing right now. And you would just click on that, swim up, swim back out, give it to him, and then he gives you some experience. So we'll go ahead and swim back up on out of here. Let's see. There's Arius, the gentleman we talked to originally. Yeah, those are spell vendors right there. That's who I got my cleric spells and stuff from. Melee tomes we won't be going into, just simply because this character can't even use them. So it'd be hard for me to try to do a tutorial on that with this character. But I can go over it with a different character at a different point in time. Alright, let's talk to Friznik. Trade skills. I think I went over him, but let's go over it anyway. Alrighty. The world of Norath has many different types of trade skills that allow players to create useful items. Equipment trade skills are a fun pastime and can also help your character to earn money by selling the items to other players. In this tutorial, Friznik will teach you how to use the baking trade skill. Alright, so Friznik says, well, hello there. The name's Friznik, and I'm in charge of finding food for the revolt. I've found more than enough rat meat to make steaks. So if you want to cook yourself some food, be my guest. Would you like to learn to cook rat steaks? Oh, absolutely. To cook the rat steaks that Friznik has requested, use the oven next to him. Place the rat meat and the kobold cooking sauce into your inventory, and then left click and open the trade skill window. Okay, so let's click on this. So I'm gonna put these in here real quick. So click on that. So for this recipe, since I already did this before, I already have the recipe in my recipe list. So we can go ahead and make it that way. However, since we're doing this by the numbers, I'm going to show you what the experiment window does. So initially you don't have this recipe. It's not one of the default recipes for the game. So if I hadn't done this before, I would have had to do it this way. So you put in the experiment window, put your two items in there, hit combine. And lo and behold, there's a rat steak. Alright. Alright, this goes over the other trade skills, which pretty much work the same way. So, I don't know if I have to give that to him. Nope. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and eat that oh so delicious rat steak. Yeah, trade skills work very much the same. You get the ingredients, you put them in one by one, and you combine them. And once you learn that recipe, then it goes into your recipe log and you can just click on the recipe like I showed you before, and all you have to do is just combine whatever ingredients are on your person at that time. It saves a lot of time. So let's see. Alright, so yeah, those are just spell vendors, and I've already purchased the spells I need. We don't need to talk to the infiltrators. Okay, so now that that is complete, and we've done the first couple of quests of, you know, killing some of the trash mobs at the beginning. Okay, maps. Let's check out what she has. You may bring up your map window by pressing M. So I'm going to press M. Hey look, there's the map. If you scroll out, you can see all of the newbie zone. So, Glooming Deep Mushroom. So there's supposed to be a mushroom over here. Oh, there it is. I see it. Alright, so click on that. Go ahead and close the window for the map. And we'll turn that in. Okay, so the other map feature has to do with the height filter, and I'll go over that here right now. So bring back the map, scroll back out. Now, in this mode, I can see every single part of the map, all of it. You guys can see that too. But what you can also do is you can change the height filter to wherever you're at in the map. So if you want to know what height you're at, you would do /LOC, which is the location key. Now, it says your location is -114.59 by -188.13 and then 1597. The 1597 right here is the thing we're going to be talking about right now. That is your height. So if I change this to 0, it's going to show nothing below me in the map. So now you see it's only showing me and above. So we're at the highest point in the map pretty much, or roughly. So we'll go ahead and put that back to 10 to show us everything again. So there we go, that's maps. Achievements, you'll get achievements occasionally, and some of them have rewards. Go ahead and click on this guy. Achievements. Scribe Farquaad. Really? Farquaad? Wow, they didn't steal anything out of Shrek. Okay. Is willing to tell you more about keeping a record and learning about great deeds. Listen to Farquaad and follow his directions to learn more. Obviously they didn't steal it from Shrek, but it sounds so much like Lord Farquaad. So go ahead and accept his quest. Achievements. Talk to Farquaad. Learn about achieving great things. Alright, let's talk to him. Achievements are a record of your character's accomplishments. You can find the achievements window located under character in the EverQuest menu. So that's the EverQuest menu. And under character, and there's achievements. So we'll go over that in a second. Examine the various tabs here, which can be expanded and collapsed to expose subcategories and specific achievements. Now, if you don't want to go through the EQ button, I recommend just doing /ACH. That will also bring it up. So we're gonna not go over this other stuff right now because it's not that relevant. Alright, so I just got an achievement. Mastering achievements. So since I went and read all that stuff, I get a bunch of experience. I get approximately 10% of the experience required to go from level 1 to level 2. So what does that equate to for me? Since I'm level 5. So not noticeable. Alright. But this is the achievement window. So you got the general, trade skill. And as we go through the game, I'll go more into this later, because that's a better time to go into how the achievement window works. Okay, so Hail Arius, learn about the path. So who do I... Let's see. So, hail Legend to learn about merchants. Hail Linden to talk about banking. Let's see. Talk to Priest of Luckland and learn about corpse summoning. Alright, let's go to the Priest of Luckland. Now, I've heard that name. You'll hear about it here and there in EQ. Some people call her Luckland, other people call her Looseland. I don't know what the actual pronunciation is. I've tended to actually use both. Sometimes people have arguments about how that name is actually pronounced. So, alright, let's go talk to the banker over here. This is just where you can store your stuff. But the real key is right here. You got these 4 slots right here. It says shared bank. Everybody on your account on this particular server can grab anything from these bags. You can also share money by placing it in this window down here. So just as a to show you guys what the heck, I'll drop 100 plat in there real quick. So now everybody can grab that 100 plat. So let's go ahead and hail this gentleman. Lindro is a banker, which means that you can give him money and equipment to store for later. You can use any banker by right-clicking on them. You can withdraw and deposit items at any bank as though the bank window were a part of your inventory. Drop off or pick up items you'd like from the bank and click OK to continue. It has a backpack for you to use. Click on the backpack in the inventory and place it in your own inventory. Note that unless a backpack is empty, you cannot place it inside another backpack. So, alright, we've already done that. Because I already have enough backpacks. But, you know, you can pick it up and you could put it in here if you want. Well, I don't need this quiver. Doing anything in it? No. Alright, well, okay. Go ahead and carry it anyway. Okay, so what else do I have? Learn about merchants. Alright, let's go talk to a merchant. And Widgedan is a kobold. What? Why is there a kobold in here? I thought we were killing kobolds in here. Widgedan is a merchant. Is a merchant. You can buy items that you bring him, or sell items that you want from him. To buy and sell, right click anywhere on him to bring up the merchant window. So right click on him, and there's the merchant window. To sell, click on the items you want to sell. If you want to buy, click on the item in his inventory you want to buy. That's pretty self-explanatory. So just as a trial. So if I click on the bandages in his thing, I can hit buy, and I can also change the amount that will go directly into my inventory. So also at the same time I can sell him stuff. I could technically sell him that spell, but I'm not going to because I'm going to need it later. So that's done. Now we have to find a priest of Luckland. So why don't we find this first? Now here's the find button. This lets you locate pretty much any NPC in the game that you can talk to. Any NPC that you can interact with, I should say. So, Priest of Luckland. Let's click on that. Oh, here we go. And there's the Priest of Luckland. Looks to be an Ixar of sorts. Hail. Priest of Luckland says, "Greetings, young one. If you find yourself searching for your mortal remains, I may be of aid. Our brotherhood offers its services for free to those just beginning their journey in life." So, click aid. As the priest begins to chant, shadows slowly coalesce into a whisper of mass that feels vaguely familiar. After a few moments, the shadows recede, and all that remains of your former life appear before you. I don't think I have any corpses, though. Yeah, I don't. But if I did, they'd be right here right now. So that's what he does. Now we're going to go talk to Arya so we can be done with basic training. And then we can go and... how about we go kill some things? I like killing things. Killing things is fun. Pretty sure that's why a lot of people tuned in, if they did, because they wanted to see how things die. So, hail Arius. Okay, so I just told you about the find command, and that's what he's telling you about. So, if you want to leave Glooming Deep, you can hit the find option, scroll down, and oh, okay, I am wrong. I thought you could just exit here. No, I'm not all that familiar with this zone yet. I never really use it for new characters, so I should say I don't use it very often for new characters. So okay, Arius, we found the other slaves. Not bad, my friend. Not bad. No matter what happens, in the mines, you should always be able to find your way back here. If you seek allies in other instances of these mines, I can send you there if you wish. Okay, so basically it's saying it can send me to another copy of the zone that's less populated or unpopulated, but we're not going to do that. Well, actually I may have to if... let's see. Okay, somebody just spammed me. Okay, so you hail him again, I guess he gives you something. Okay, so Arius has given you a Kobold Skull Charm, a powerful item that will protect you in combat and enhance your abilities. To equip the item, open your inventory, and drop the skull on top of the rectangular icon in the middle of the window. So, why are you not coming up? Alright, there we go. So, there's the skull. And it's saying to drop it right here to put it right in your inventory. And now I have an item for my charm slot, which gives me +5 to several stats. Nice. A little bit of hit points and mana. It's always come in handy. And what I was doing right there, which goes over here, is inspecting. So I'll tell you how inspecting works. Basically, you hover the cursor over the item you want to inspect, hold down the right mouse button, and all that stuff comes up. Now, if you want to link these items, you would have to put it in the chat format you want, and then you click on the item icon right there. So I click on the skull, and then Kobold Skull Charm shows up in the text field. And there you go. And then people can see what you got. People be like, hey, look, you got stuff. So, I believe all of Arius's tasks are now complete. Alright, so, now that that's done, let's go and see if Scout Zajir. Who is Scout Zajir? Who is this individual? Oh, that's right. We did these tasks before. So, we have Arachnophobia group and Revolt of Glooming Deep. Oh, okay. So I've already completed these tasks. I don't need to do these again. I think I already completed Arachnophobia, didn't I? Yeah, I talked to Bryn, didn't I? Okay. Nope. Apparently I need to do that. Alright. Well, let's go do some Arachnophobia. Oh. Kill Queen Gloom. Okay, so yeah, I forget that some of these NPCs have tiered tasks. So like, after you finish one task with them, that basically keys you to do the next task. And I apparently have finished everything I need to for Guard Ratiz. I believe that's how you say it. Okay, kill Queen Gloomfang. So we've been down into here. This is where the Gloomfangs are. Let's see. How's it going? And we're going. Alrighty, I forget where. Alright, let's open this up. Ah, Gloomfang is just ahead. Cool. So let's go in here. I guess it should be obvious what with the webs everywhere that this is where spiders would be. Alright, so we're gonna have to clear our way there. This is where the mercenary kicks in. So, just so you guys can see. Oh, and he's already dead. Oh, that works too. Oh, I forgot to turn that off. Okay, so I should probably put on some buffs. So that's like my main hit point AC buff. This is also a hit point buff. And oh no, sorry, this is AC only. I guess this is hit points only. Nope, hit points and armor class. Okay, so it's both. Then here's a spell called Reckless Strength. It's a good spell, but it decays over time. So over time, like whoever you cast it on is going to become, you know, gradually weaker and weaker until it wears off. But we'll go ahead and put that on the mercenary for now and give him a few buffs. So we got Spider Tamer Guggen in front of us. We killed him before, but we're gonna go ahead and do it again because, you know, XP's XP. So I'm gonna hit him with a direct damage spell. Alright, he's ready to go. I'm gonna move this real quick. I'm gonna stun. Stuns are pretty fun as a cleric because they last a good little bit. Probably not nearly as good as enchanter stuns though, so I don't need any of that. So I think Queen Gloomfang is somewhere up there. Oh, oops, didn't mean to do that. So we have to go up and around, kind of, sort of. So Gloomfang is going to be through there. Probably going to have to get rid of some of these guys. Alright, so let's just clear our way there. Gonna hit him with that stun again. I'm gonna drop that down there. Alright, let's take this guy out. So I'm going to use Yelp. Up the combat window, see if that improves my damage at all. What is that? Chunk of iron. Well, see if that comes in handy later. Alright. Alright, I don't think I want to take on... Oh, never mind. She came to me. Alright, so let's take care of Queen Gloomfang. Hopefully my Merc can get some aggro on this target. Let's see if he can finish this person off. Alright. Queen Gloomfang is down. Agility is down from that poison. See if we can't heal up real quick. Alright, so let's look at our task. Speak with Guard Hobart to receive your reward. Alright. There is a chest up here, however. I want to see what's in that. Everybody wants to see what kind of loot you got, right? Alright, so if you see a chest, you do just /open. Hey, and there's stuff in there. Spider venom sacks ×2. Oh, I can sell those. Okay, so I need to heal myself. Whoop, something's attacking me. Hey, she's back. I guess I didn't leave quick enough. Okay, I need to get out of here. So I think we're about to find out what the Soulbinder does here in a second, because I'm getting rolled. Yep. So here's the first death of that character. Alright. And look at, there we go. Showed up right at the Soulbinder. So, anyhow, at this level, I don't have to worry about if I lost XP or not. They don't do that at this point in the game. Alrighty. Well, hey, you live, you learn, right? Alright, let's go ahead and rebuff. So I need to go back to Guard Hobart. Alright, that's good to go. So yeah, I've spoken with him. I think that's Varin, right? There's no other guards around here, right? Okay, so Hobart's gotta be down here somewhere. So, we're gonna go ahead and go through here. There we go. Hey, level 6. Alright. Ooh, a helmet. Alright. Okay, that's usable by my class. Cool. Do I have a helmet on yet? Nope. I do now, though. Alright, so what do we have here? Oh, that's cool. Healing potion. Nice. Also got mail. Here's the mail window. Welcome to level 6. From here on out, you will lose a small fraction of experience whenever you die. Alrighty. Good to know. Guard Maddox. So, let's see what task you have. Kobold leadership. The kobolds are too well organized. We need brave warriors to sneak behind enemy lines and take out the Glooming Deep leaders. Only then can we begin to fight our way out of here. Alright, let's do it. So, kobold leadership. Let's scroll down. Kill 4 Glooming Deep captains, alright. I'm also looking for other quest NPCs, get as many quests as we can. So, Glooming Deep Warrior. Alright. Is he buffed? Nope. Now he's making quick work out of him. Alright. Grunt, Glooming Deep Grunt. I need captains. Warrior, warrior, warrior. Alright. I'll just go a little deeper. Oh, who's this guy? So he's stunned.